You know what time it is. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're gonna be painting this bad boy. Finally gonna get it done, paint it, replace this bad hood, fix this fender right here, and replacement hood is right here. It's much better than the one on there. So I'll show you the stuff I got and how we're gonna start sanding this. Alright, took off most of the parts that I'm gonna paint. I was gonna bore you with that, but here is the hood. Took the scoop off because I have to put it on the gray hood. And I decided, instead of messing with this fender, I'm just gonna touch it up. Basically, that's what's wrong with it. And this thing here, you can't really notice it anyways. So, just gonna paint the bumper and the hood. So, should be done. Alright, here are the things I'm going to be using to paint the car. This is Sherwin-Williams primer, and this is their clear coat, and this is just the generic, I believe the paint is called Charger, but I'm not sure, so it's 1-to-1 with a hardener. And then obviously Prep All wax and grease removal, and then also I got the Naked Gun. This is to clean my spray guns. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up this hood from underneath. I'm gonna paint it black, and I also sanded the bumper down. So what I'm gonna do with the bumper is I'm gonna wax and degrease it, and I'm gonna put a primer tonight, and tomorrow morning should be dry enough to resand it. And tomorrow morning when I hit it with the black paint and also the hood on the right side. So the bumper, I'm gonna hit it with the Bulldog Asian Promotion, so that lets paint flex. I'm gonna hit it in certain spots, and then we're gonna put a primer on it. Here is the finished product. I spray painted this last night. As you can see, it's pretty good. Just the pollen has landed on it. I didn't do the center because there's no point of, because that's where the heat shield is gonna go. And here is the bumper. I actually didn't use the Bulldog because the spray nozzle got clogged or something, but I painted many of these before. I never used Bulldog on it. I was just gonna use it for the first time, but the primer stuck pretty good to it, as you can see. It came out really smooth. So next thing for me is I'm gonna 600 wet sand it, and then we should hit up a paint, make a little bit of shield everything off with the plastic, so that way we don't get pollen or dirt in it. And then we're gonna hit it with the paint. All right, the bumper has been sanded, and here's the makeshift boot. And I hate Vegas because weather's unpredictable and suddenly starts freaking blowing wind again. But anyways, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna paint right here. It's not metallic paint, so doesn't matter the way hood sits. And I'm gonna have a bumper right here. So I'm gonna hit her up right now, just so I'm done with it. Behind there, all the parts are painted and cleared. I don't record much because I've been fighting this wind. As you can see, I've been fighting it for the past 3 weeks. I've been trying to get the paint job done, but every time when I decide to do it over the weekend, it's windy, and today is no different. It said it was not going to be any wind, but damn, I can't win. So there's some dust. There's a little bit of I don't even know what you call felt on it, but let me just take a peek in there. As you can see, it's cleared, but I'm not sure the results yet because I was just trying to avoid this thing collapsing and going on there, and it was really hard to paint. As you can see, this vent keeps changing the direction and it's kind of annoying, so let the thing dry for 45 minutes and we're gonna see the results. Might have to sand the hood, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. And one more thing I want to point it out: buy quality parts, quality supplies. This are Sherwin-Williams and they are top notch. Also their primer is good, and then off-brand, some paint shop in Vegas, their off-brand paint was shitty. I literally had to put like 4 or 5 coats because it wouldn't like cover anything. It's really bad quality, but always buy the good brand. All right, here are the final painted results, clear coated, and there are some blemishes on the hood. There's some trash in it, but on the camera looks really good. And also the scoop came out awesome. The bumper came out really good too. There are some blemishes here, but I mean, on the camera it looks really good. Look at that reflection. So I'm happy the way it came out. So next thing is I'm gonna put it on a car. I might have to wet sand this bad boy, but that's gonna be when the hood dries out. So you're gonna see it on the car next. Here is the assembled piece. The hood scoop is not bolted because I do want to wet sand the whole hood. The bumper actually came out really good. It looks really good. I'm gonna drive the car somewhere else so you can see it better during the daylight, but I just love the way it came out. Here is a better view on a sunny day. It's definitely hard to see because it's so black, but paint came out perfect even on how bad of a weather we had that day. It was super windy and there was like a lot of pollen. I do want to wet sand it, but I honestly don't think I even need to. I do definitely need to polish this side because the hood is much blacker than the fender, but the results are freaking cool. You can see the reflection in the bumper right there. Love it. And the mock seats are really cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in a comment. I do have to buff out the one corner of the hood, but everything else came out perfect. Alright, let's go for a drive. I don't think I gave you guys a full throttle exhaust on a MagnaFlows, but here is, sounds perfect. Freaking epic. Love the way the thing sounds. Like I always say, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, it helps me out, and we're definitely gonna have a lot more videos in this channel, especially now with the new build and everything. So yeah, also the Mach 1 is gonna get a better exhaust, and definitely that car is gonna get a Coyote Gen 3. I know some people like the other 4 valves, 2 valves, but for me it's Coyote. And let's do one more full throttle, and I'll see you guys in the next one.